3. A movie that makes you really happy. This is a girly-ish kind of movie. I've chosen Elizabethtown. It's Cameron Crowe's, written and directed, came out in 2005. It stars Orlando Bloom and Kirsten Dunst. I know what you're thinking. You're like clicking off. I'm not a big fan of Orlando Bloom, not gonna lie. Kirsten Dunst, I think she's so underrated. Okay, she shouldn't have done Spider-Man. Okay, let's be real. She should have never done Spider-Man. The movies might suck. She's always on point. Orlando Bloom, I think he's a cool dude, and there's actually a interview, I don't know if you watch the unscripted interview series, if you type it into YouTube, a whole bunch of them come up. There's a great one with, Orlando Bloom and Cameron Crowe, and it's really great, and I love it, and it's inspiring to me, because they're just film fans, and so am I. They shot a lot of this movie in Elizabethtown. They might have shot the whole movie, I'm not sure. Paula Deen is in it. Paula Deen. Now I'm craving butter. Alec Baldwin is in this too. Don't let that bother you. He's not in it that much, I promise. I usually like him in movies, but I kind of start twitching a little bit when I see a Baldwin. Judy Greer and Paul Schneider are in this. So, plus sides. Also Jessica Biel, but to be honest, I don't really remember Jessica Biel. I've seen this movie a lot, but it's just like... Jessica Biel was in this? Just kind of gone. Oh, she was the ex-girlfriend. Duh. I just delete her from this movie. It is so weird. It's easy to say that this movie's about death and failure. It's about life and rising from failure. I actually have a video on Sanctify Yourself where I am walking around pretending that I am Orlando Bloom and Kirsten Dunst. And I'll link that below. It's quintessential Crowe. It's quotable, it's gorgeous. He just lets the camera fall on the actors' faces and they just carry it. The movie is slow. It takes a while and it's very evenly paced, and a lot of people find it boring, but I didn't. I looked at it like a collage. I felt like I was watching a scrapbook, which is interesting because there's a scrapbook in it. And there's some really good music in this movie too. And I loved a lot of the underlying messages and the themes of it and being there for people, and how, you know, there's a difference between telling someone you believe in them and showing them that you believe in them. And, you know, I think it's billed as just a romance type movie, and while it is a very romantic movie, that is for sure, even the overtones and the style is romantic. But it's a romance about a guy and a girl, and it's a romance about a guy and himself. And it's a romance about a guy and his father and a guy and his family. It's a love story about a guy just finding himself and embracing his life. You know, in order to move forward, you have to take everything with you, not just shove it aside and pretend it never happened. You make it a part of you and you make yourself better for it, you know? It strengthens you. That's a wonderful message that isn't projected enough. Just remember, have the courage to fail big and stick around. Make them wonder why you're still smiling. This is one of those movies I watched, like Walk the Line, where I felt like I had just gotten a giant hug. Cameron Crowe, he rides that line where it could be so cheesy, and I just feel like he never quite cheeseballs it. It's always just perfect, to the point where it's sentimental and nostalgic without making you like, it's like sap or something. He doesn't do that. A little bit in We Bought a Zoo, but we won't go there. That is my pick for a movie that makes me really happy, and please let me know your thoughts. And I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.
Do aardvarks even make a sound?